Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing look at Hearts of Iron 3's Black Ice 10.41. And as my friend Toyjet asked me a few moments ago, how goes the war? Well, reasonably good. As we can see here, we're pushing fairly deep in the Soviet Union. Now, the question will be are we pushing deep and going to collapse, or are we going to push deep and keep going? I don't know and when, so we will see on this. Now, before we get into it, of course, I gotta say, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You can like the videos, make comments, post comments below. Love hearing from you. And I also want to say I recently made some videos playing Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. Great game. Now, it may not be the game for you because you may be only wanting to play World War II games or whatever. That's cool. But I do know, like Toyjet up here. Hey, and Eric's here. Hello. That many of you also like Warhammer. Well, instead of War Thunder, but Warhammer. And the video has performed about like I expected it to, not terribly well. And I'm not sure why. Some of you, you're just here for watching a particular game, Hearts of Iron 3 or Hearts of Iron 4 or whatever else. You don't really care who's playing it, you're just here to watch it. That's cool. Other people, hey, it's cool, you're here to hang out with me, whatever I'm more or less playing, as long as it isn't, Minecraft or something you hate. Whatever it is you might hate, you're here to you watch. But I have to wonder why, so many of the people I know overlap into things like, it's not just Warhammer, it's just Warhammer this time. I don't know whether it's YouTube is not, whoa, and Arno is now hosting. That sound came pretty loud. Thank you, Arno. I don't know whether it's YouTube not showing people's the videos or whether it's you guys not interested in them. And either, well, if you're not interested, fair enough. I'm not trying to sell you on a game that you don't want to watch played, let alone play. And I'm definitely, understanding that you got a limited amount of time of what you're going to watch. But yes, greetings, Arno. If you get the chance, I would appreciate you guys give it a watch, give it a like, because I'd love to break out into doing some new areas. These guys here, I mean, they're not terribly great, but they had a suppression of 11 here for the HQ and Kradschützen 13, so they'll suppress an area moderately well. So we might as well get some of them going forward and hang out in occupied territories and do, evil SS things. It's always been the length of your content. I'll always support. I understand, Eric, and I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of other people's content. Though we did get a little bit of good praise for Eric's intro. It's not new to him and me because we did this some time ago, but it's new to you. Intro for the videos that he made. It's really nice, and as I've told him, I'll tell all of you who are watching this is why I don't use it, is because like if I make an hour long or 40-minute long video, once I and I really don't know where to edit a lot of the stuff, and a lot of people are young and want a 5-minute, 10-minute video or a 20-minute video. They don't want a 40 or 50-minute video, and I totally get that. A lot of things I watch just because it's 5 or 10 minutes on a subject too. I'm not saying entirely just because of young people, but studies have shown young people's attention are shorter than older people's attention. Not so much age situation, but just when they grew up and what they were used to watching is more of that. But Eric made a really nice intro, and to add it to the front of this would take about an hour of my computer doing basically nothing but it. And yeah, I do have an older computer, and I need to sort of would change things to do that as a rendering machine. I just haven't set that up. That's more laziness than anything else. And so I've got to render the stuff, either not do, go read a book or something, or sleep or something like that, to add it to the front of the videos. And the reason I added it when I did was I was already editing things, needed to make it into a smaller episode because it turned out to be a 2.5-hour episode because I didn't make a pause doing live streaming, so I needed to shorten it up. Okay, you're about ready to collapse, so we'll stop your attack. Oh, okay, yeah, you're coming to there. We'll add your attack to here. Hopefully this unit will die. So yeah, it's a very nice intro, I thought, and a few other people did as well. So that is cool. Eric is a good editor. And I know I offered to Lum, and I'd offer it to Eric too if he wanted to take one of my videos, and I'd even could supply him with a sort of original copy, as it were, of it, and let them edit one of the, whatever, whether it's Hearts of Iron 4 or Hearts of Iron 3 or something else, edited down. Now I know, like on a War Thunder video, yeah, that's sort of like driving from the spawn point halfway across the big map. You could edit it out and those kind of things. But some of this stuff, I wonder where I would make the edits and all this. Get rid of all this blathering that I'm doing now. That's so much fun. Trying to cut this area off from supplies. Okay, major victory somewhere. Okay, they're attacking up here. Where? Oh, we had it. Okay, but that isn't our main. This is. I don't know where our major victory is. Now we've had a major defeat. Okay. Oh, the division shattered. There we had a major defeat. Okay. How are some of these major defeats? I don't know. And this was just defending here, while all the rest are pushing in on them. Yeah, I know it's a defeat. Like getting pushed back is why we're having it, but I don't know why it's major. Oh, you're about ready to put on this. Good, some of these pockets are finally ending. This here has been a pain like Sevastopol sort of was. So I don't know if my friend Exurgent is going to show up. I know I was on Twitter with him just a moment ago before starting the live stream, but I don't know if he's somewhere where he can watch the live live stream and type because I had a few things I wanted to chat with him about for just a moment. If he shows up, you guys might find interesting. You move into that empty hex. That's where they're going. Oh. Good. Attack, focus, advance. Let's see, this is interdiction of I think this is here. Yeah, 1944. Let's stop that. Oh, good. We have a lot more options we could do now. Mechanized combat with morale up, delay diversion, artillery support. Ooh, we like that. Okay, you're moving, you're moving. Good. You support that. Okay, well, they're still moving into the... Right, okay, the Hungarian army is now basically freed up. At least the one elements that I get to play with. Yes, I'm just sort of generically sending them. East, just get the units going. Oh, I didn't even maybe know that I had some air power here. Okay, well, we have some air power here. What do you know? They've been assaulting there for so long and they still have to, what, drive in? They should have been deep in the city already. Okay, well, we've taken this force. You move up to here. You support that attack. You get moving while you reorganize. You're fresh to keep moving. Not sure why they were being sent there, but okay. Okay, so we have a nice panzer division there that's going to attack there to counterattack. There, yeah, they're falling back. Are you really wanting to push? Maybe you are. Let's just go to here with you. No, for the moment, maybe just to there. Right, so we have a decent line of defense here against their attacks, it looks like. Move north into those mountains, you keep pushing there. Okay, you stop your attack. We're not getting across there very easy at all. Okay, well, they've now stopped that attack. You keep pushing up to there. Right. So I think we keep heading for Moscow. What do you say about that idea? This is the terrain here. Right, okay, well, let's take on this artillery. Support that attack. Hey Martin, how you doing? Yes, we have a bot. It looks like it just showed up. Okay, you attack there, give some support to that attack. Okay. Let's hit the save button. And yeah, this is taking a long time. We're going to have to not end the episode, but we're going to have to reboot here. Definitely not end the live stream. Just save it without any problems, please. Yes, this game is still finicky and even more finicky when you're also recording and streaming at the same time, which adds pressure. On the system. Wow, this is taking quite a while to save. But I'm not going to do anything. There we go. Okay, see, I could tell when, just to give you guys a little heads up when you play, when I clicked on this and saw that it's not displaying any of the other additional information. So, yeah, so your screen will go black here. But I will be back. Very sure the live stream, I'm not going anywhere, just that it's going back. Let's see. That. So, okay, let's see. And yes, I am doing well. Okay, we are back here. We're going to load this. Sure thing, Eric. After the stream, which will be ending in approximately 3 hours, I would happily chat with you for a few minutes. If you're so, you were actually reading books on U.S. politics. Okay, that is it. Yeah. That in and of itself is interesting. I really, right now, the way things are going, wonder what books on politics are accurate nowadays. Now, maybe you're reading more historically, but I mean, it's in like 10 or 20 years ago. Stuff, yeah, okay, there we go. If you want to chat about something, you got some points or questions, happily talk about them somewhat, yeah. Okay, let's look at strategic resources as to where we might want to be attacking, like there, good. Why is this going so slow? Oh, just almost there. Now, I will often take the path of least resistance. So I don't know how. Do we go towards Stalingrad with this unit? And which would sort of presumably press a bunch of these other units here. Or do we push down towards Rostov? That way, and try to hook around these guys, but we're going to support that attack there for a moment. And all the oil down here, but we're already pushing up from here. Or do we push up and hook up north towards Moscow? Sort of let some of these guys push. No, I think we'll head towards Stalingrad. Germans always have such good luck in Stalingrad. Take Sevastopol. Well, we are assaulting it currently with 3 divisions, Sevastopol. They had another sort of HQ type division with some defensive elements, and it's already shattered. We've almost got rid of the garrison division there, so we are pushing there. The book I'm reading on was about elections before 2010 and the economic politics. Yeah. U.S. politics are very interesting, and until recently have been very stable. And a lot of people, some of them just Europeans that are used to having communists, fascists, centrists, all these different, the agrarian party and whatnot in their political discourse in their country and their elections, even if some of these parties get, less than 5% of the vote. In America, a lot of them a lot of the Europeans looking in at America, and they sort of think, yeah, they are a bunch of, there's no difference between Democrats and Republicans. Because until recently, and I know, including relatives of mine, they still believe the Democrats believe in capitalism and, freedom of speech. But if you look at what their party elites are doing, I'm not just talking about some weird person on the internet. Yeah, we can always find a weird person on the internet that thinks, the earth is flat. And they talk about how people all around the world are agreeing with them. Notice, all around the world, yes. Even they know it's not flat. So yeah, we always know there's nuts online, but we're talking about people that actually get elected to offices somewhere and have not been ostracized from the party. That are, that talk about how, well, if we could just do communism right, it would be good, but we can't yet, and the Constitution yet, but yeah, so the Democrats now are and then people hate when I get into this neo-Marxist party and all that, but it used to be rather ordinary situation. Ah, yes. Hello, Exurgent. Good to have you here. Not bad. No, we're not bashing the Brits yet. We'll do that later. Okay. They deserve a lot of bashing. Okay, we're going to move you guys. You're the armor unit. You're going to go fast, fast, fast. You're going to go into there. Okay, well, let's get off politics, because I know a bunch of you really don't like that too much. And since Exurgent is here, he recently didn't catch whether it was last night or this morning or whatever my time here, posted over on the Black Ice forum about, on one of my posts about costs of upgrades and things that are going on. With the, various mods. And then I've since, and I don't know if you've seen yet, the post I've made since then, talking about it. I am a game designer. All significant modding, because I say significant, if you're just like, oh, hey, I'm making a mod that changes this counter, that isn't game design, really. I mean, yeah, it's the aesthetic elements of a game, but I'm thinking beyond that. Now, I'm just a person who tinkers around the edges of somebody else's created works, primarily Hearts of Iron, but still I'm designing a game. And the game that I'm designing, working on, Hearts of Iron, is a look back at something and trying to replicate the realities of it into. I'm thinking about making a special episode here, so maybe I'm going to end this. Yeah, I think I will. I think we've gone on this episode. Not the live streams going on. No one needs to leave. Just hang out. But I think we're going to end this episode here because I want to make a special episode talking about some of my design philosophies and Third Reich events and whatnot. And of course, those on chat and those later can chime in, so you may want to catch the special. So thank you all. See you next time for, yes, more Hearts of Iron.